Hello my dear students, how are you all? Welcome to day 24 of our series 99% in 99 days in CBSE mathematics. I hope all of you are doing good. Okay, so today we'll talk about again coordinate geometry. We'll complete the chapter today. Okay, in this session we'll see the applications of section formula, which will be midpoint formula and centroid coordinates, right? We'll try to find out that. Okay, chaliye have a look. So we'll see that in the session today. I have taken total of 7 questions, 7 good questions I've taken of different variety, and we'll solve with that in the session. Okay, so I hope you're prepared for that. I hope you're ready for that. Let's start with the session. So keep your pen and paper ready and solve all the questions with me. You don't have to take any pause because questions will be short. I know you can all solve with me only. You don't have to pause the video and solve the questions. Directly you can solve with me. So let's see the chapter plan. Okay, so we know the weightage, right? The weightage and chapter plan we know. Let's discuss them together. So chapter plan was distance formulas, section formula, midpoint formula, and centroid and coordinates of the centroid, right? So in this we have covered the first 2. This is the application of the section formula. We'll see that in today's session. And coming up next is your weightage. As I said, it's going to be a 6-mark chapter. The unit chapter is the same thing, right? Because it is going to be a single chapter in this whole unit. Okay, CG 6 marks is there. Question can be asked in all the categories. MCQ can also be asked. You can also expect a question in the case study. 4 marker can also be asked. So basically that case study is 5 marker can also be asked, and 2 marker, 3 marker can also be asked. So all the category you can expect a question on this. I've seen your previous year question papers, and then I've made this conclusion that question can be asked in all the categories. So this is all based upon the analysis of your previous year papers. Okay, chaliye, let's move on to your midpoint formula. As I said, it's application of section formula. So what we're going to do, we're going to quickly recall section formula, and then we'll see how we can get the midpoint formula from the section formula, right? Chaliye dekh lete hain. Okay, so section formula, if you remember, was like this. If the 2 points coordinates are known, right, given as A and B, point A coordinate to be, let's say, x1 comma y1, and points B coordinate to be x2 comma y2. Okay, and there's a point P on the line AB. What is the line AB? The line segment joining the point A and B, which divides this line AB in the ratio of M over here and N over here, means M to N. The ratio of the length of the section is what? M to N. AP is section 1, BP is section 2, and the ratio is what? M to N. Then the section formula was, the coordinate of P was given by x comma y. The coordinate of P was given by x comma y. Okay, x comma y, and we wrote x as, if you remember, we wrote x as mx2 plus nx1 upon m plus n, and we wrote y as same thing, my2 plus ny1 upon m plus n. Am I right? Yes sir. mx2 plus nx1 upon m plus n. If I'm taking m, take the farthest coordinate, so of x, so mx2. Same way for n, farthest coordinate is x1, so nx1. Right? Now this case is a special situation or special case where the point P is midpoint, is what bacha? Is midpoint of the line AB. Okay, what happens then? Then the ratio of M to N becomes equals to 1 to 1. M to N becomes equals to 1 to 1. Basically what happens? M and N are equal, and they're equal to what? 1. M and N are equal, and they're equal to 1. So replace in this expression for x and y, M and N as 1. Have a look. So if I write for the midpoint formula on this side, midpoint formula, please have a look. I'll get what? 1 times of x2, simply what? x2, and 1 times of x1, simply what? x1 upon m plus n, so 1 plus 1, 2 sir. Same way I can write for y coordinate also, y2 plus y1 upon 2. This is your formula for midpoint coordinates when the ratio is what? 1 to 1, or when the point is a midpoint, when the point on the line is a midpoint, right? Simple enough. Okay, please have a look. I'll move on to the question. A question on the midpoint formula. Have a look. Question number 1 that we are dealing. If a coordinate of A is given as 5, -1, coordinate of B 3, -2, and C is -1, 8, are the vertices of triangle ABC, means the three coordinates are given. Okay, find the length of the median through A. I've done a question like this yesterday, remember this? Right, in the previous session we did the question like this. So if I write it like this, vertex A is here, vertex B is here, vertex C is here, vertex A's coordinate is what, bacha? 5 -1. Vertex B coordinate is what, bacha? 3 -2, and C is what, bacha? -1, 8. They are asking what? The length of the median through A. Length of the median through A means what, sir? Means from the point or from the vertex A, join the point or the midpoint of the opposite side. So let's call this to be point D. Point D. And the coordinate of point D should be what? Let's say x, y. It's unknown, right? We know one thing. What is the end goal? End goal is to find what? The length AD. Correct, right? What is the length of the AD? But before doing that, A's coordinate I know. How we find length of AD? I must know the coordinate of the point D, x, y. If I know the coordinate of the point D, then I can use the distance formula to find the length. You all agree with me? Excellent. How will you find this distance D? Carefully, if you see, they have said the word median. Median is what? The line joining the opposite vertex to the midpoint of the opposite side, right? It means this BD and DC are equal. It means what? D is midpoint of BC. Any confusion on this side? No. So how will I write the coordinate of x? Coordinate of x will be given by x1, x2. So add them, 3 plus -1 upon 2. I get what? 2 upon 2. So 1. And y will be what, bacha? Check here. -2 plus 8, -2 plus 8 by 2. How much is that? 8 minus 2 is 6. 6 upon 2 is 3. So these coordinate is what? So the D coordinate is 1, 3. Please check. 1, 3. Now once I know the D coordinate, I can write this value of AD as this. You all will agree with me. What is that, sir? Please check. 1 minus 5, x2 minus x1, so 1 minus 5 the square, plus same way here, 3 minus -1, 3 minus -1 the whole square. Correct, right? x2 minus x1 the whole square, y2 minus y1 the whole square. No problem. Okay. How much is that, bacha? 4. 1 minus 5 is 4, so 4 square is how much? 16. And 3 plus 1, how much is that? 4 again, so 16. Again, what I'm getting? 32, or simply 4 root 2. Right? 4 root 2 units. Is the value right? Please check. I'll check the coordinate once. 3 minus 1 is 2 upon 2 is correct. Yeah, so this is correct. And 1 minus 4, 5 is 4, and 3, that also is 4. Answer is right. If you're getting a different answer, let me know in the comment section. But I don't think you will. But if you're getting a different answer, we'll verify, no problem. Just give me a statement that why you're getting that answer. We'll cross check. Let me know in the comment section. Okay, moving on. Okay, I hope this is clear. Application of what? The midpoint formula to find the coordinate of D, and then we use the distance formula to find the length AD. Clear hai? Okay. Question number. Before moving to question number, I said no, one more application of section formula is there, which is what? Centroid. If you remember, what is centroid of a triangle? Do you remember this? You have learnt it? Yes? No, sir, we have not learnt it. No problem. If you have not learnt it, no problem. Just write it here. A, B, and C. A, B, and C. The coordinate of A is what, sir? x1, y1. The coordinate of B is what, sir? x2, y2. The coordinate of C is what, sir? x3, y3. Okay, x3, y3. Great. What's the centroid? Centroid is the point of intersection of all the medians. Means if I draw the median across A like this, okay, across B and across C, then this is my median, right? Let's call this to be P, Q and R. P, Q and R. So if I do that, the point of intersection of all the medians, this point is called as the point G. And what is this point G? The point G is called as centroid. What is point G is called as? Centroid. Okay, the property of this is that ratio of AG to BG is what? 2 to 1. What's the property? AG to GP is 2 by 1. Okay, 2 by 1. First thing we learned, what is centroid? Centroid is the point of intersection of all the three medians of a given triangle, any triangle. Okay. Secondly, the ratio of the median because of this point G. Think no, on the median AP, I have what? G on as a point, means G will create a section, right? It means AG to PG will be some ratio, and that ratio is 2:1 always, and it remains same for all the medians. So I have to write this. Please check. AG to PG, GP is 2:1. Same way it is BG to GQ, and same way it is CG to GR. CG to GR means it is across, it is same across all the medians. AG to GP, BG to GQ, or CG to GR, every time will be 2:1 only. Is that clear? Okay. Now this is clear, sir. Moving on. Is this the end goal? No, sir. We are looking for what? The coordinates of the centroid. To find that, think about it. Across the line BC, can I find point P coordinate? Yes, sir. Because this and this is equal, sir. P is the midpoint. No, median is AP. It means P is the midpoint. Agreed? Okay. How can I find P's coordinate? By using midpoint formula. Let's do it. Coordinate of the point P. How will I do it, bacha? x2 plus x3 by 2. x2 plus x3 by 2. I'll not do the complete what you call derivation of this. I'll give you the direct answer, but I want you to show the approach to get the answer, so that if you want, you can try it on yourself also and get the result. So this is the coordinate of point P, x2 plus x3 by 2, comma. Okay, this is for x, right? I'm looking for y also. Y will be y2 plus y3 by 2. This is my coordinates of point P, x2 plus x3 by 2, y2 plus y3 by 2. Excellent. Excellent, sir. Clear है? चलिए, x2 plus x3 by 2, y2 plus y3 by 2, ये तो clear है. Point P coordinate we got. Now can't we apply section formula? Section formula for point G on the line what? AP. Means A coordinate you know, x1 y1, P coordinate you know now, and you can use section formula, and when you do that, you will get the coordinate of G as, please check, you get the coordinate of G, very important. X coordinate will be what, bacha? x1 plus x2 plus x3 y3 comma y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3. This is the coordinate of the centroid of any triangle. x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3. And how are you going to get it? By using this coordinate of P and coordinate of A and section formula of ratio what? 2:1. M is 2, N is 1, sir. Please try. Please try. Please have a look. The formula is given here. x1, x2, x3 by 3 and y1, y2 plus y3 by 3. Moving on to the question on this. Okay. The centroid of a triangle whose vertices are... So before I solve this question, I'll tell you, there can be two types of questions which can come off on this type of property or this property. Either they'll give you the vertices of a triangle and ask you the centroid, or they can give you the centroid and ask you a missing vertex. Okay, if they want to complicate, they can ask you length also based upon like derivative of the result. But basically the application of centroid will be what? Application of this concept will be to what? To find either the centroid or find the missing vertex of a triangle. That's all. From there on, they can ask anything, right? They can ask you length of another side or midpoint of another side. That can be asked, no problem there. But mainly centroid is given, find one of the missing vertex. Vertex are given, find the centroid. That's all it is there on this particular concept, right? Chaliye. Centroid of the triangle whose vertices are given like this. So I can write what? So let's say centroid is what? G again. The formula x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3 comma y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3 है ना? right? So write the value of g again, the coordinate of g. X1 is what? 3 minus 8 plus 5. 3 minus 8 plus 5 by 3. y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3. Minus 7, 6n plus 10. Minus 7, 6 plus 10 by 3. Have a look. 5 plus 3 is 8, minus 8 is 0, sir. So x coordinate is 0. Minus 7 plus 6 is minus 1, and 10 will be 9 by 3 will be 3. So what is my centroid? My centroid is coming as G0, 3. G0, 3. Okay, clear hai? No problem there. Moving on to the questions now. So we'll have, as I said, I have a total of 7 questions. So I have solved 2 of them. I have 5 more questions, 5 good questions to solve with you. But before I move on to the questions, I have a very important announcement to make for all of you, for all the 10th graders. Okay, if you want the answer for what's coming for you after 10th, okay, if you don't have clarity about that, then the answer is coming from our side. We organize a program every year. This year also we are organizing called DSAT program. What's DSAT program, sir? It is the Scholastic Aptitude Test. Okay, so what we do in this is a very uniquely combined your aptitude with scholarship program. Okay, so what you have to do is you have to visit our Diksha campuses on Sunday for 3 hours. Okay, you have to just dedicate this time with us, and you'll get answers whether you should go for medical, you should go for arts, commerce, medical with science, without like with maths, without maths. So all these questions will be answered from if you write this program. Okay, now if you're somebody who is clear with what they want to do, let's say you want to do engineering or medical, if you want still, how can this program help you? It will help you assess your current preparation, current competency level for JEE, NEET or KSAT. Means where you stand and how can you improve yourself. So all of the questions can be answered. And right now, in 10th, you will not have all the answers for your queries for your careers. Okay, career choices. So what you can do is trust us with this, and we will help you understand. We will not try to give you a conclusion from our end. We will help you reach the conclusion with the clarity that we can provide in the program. Okay, so what is this going to be exactly, how the structure is? I'll talk about that at the end. Okay, I don't want to take a lot of time of yours. I'll move on to the question side right now, but just understand this. It will certainly help you to make a right career choice. Okay, how will it make help you? Because of the structure of the program is designed in such a way that will certainly help you to reach there faster without making any mistakes in the entire process. Okay, so that's why the structure is very important. I'll talk about that in the in detail at the end. For now, just trust me on this. 3 hours on Sunday, give it to us, you will not regret it. Okay, now moving on. How can you select this process or get enrolled in this whole process? The link for this web page is given in the description. Go ahead, enroll. Visit the link, enroll over here, and our team will get in touch with you, and then you can get the communication started, and you can join, book a slot and join us on the Sunday for 3 hours. Okay, with you and with your parents, and write the program. Okay, chaliye, moving on to question. As I said, I'll not take much of your time. Question number 3, bacha. The fourth vertex D of a parallelogram ABCD whose 3 vertices are given. Okay, it's a parallelogram, so it is a NCERT exemplar problem. Parallelogram, sir. Have a look. Okay, so A, B, C, D. Clear? Write A as -2, 3, B as 6, 7, C as 8, 3, and D as X, Y. We know a property of parallelogram that the diagonal bisect each other. To join the diagonal. So if you join the diagonal AC, okay, and the diagonal BD, what's the meaning of this line? Diagonals bisect each other. Means there's going to be a point of intersection, let's say O, and the same point will be a bisector of the line AC in this fashion and the line BD in this fashion. Means basically what they're trying to show is O is the midpoint of AC as well as midpoint of BD. Do not get confused, they are 2 different lines. Okay, but O can be midpoint, right, for AC and BD as well. So that's why they're saying that bisects each other. This is clear? Okay, great, sir. Now if you see here, I know A and C. Can I find the coordinate of O? Of course I can, sir. So the coordinate of O will be what, bacha? Will be, x check here, -2 plus 8. How much is that? 6. -2 plus 8 by 2 and 3 plus 3 by 2. So my coordinate of point O is 6 by 2 is 3 and 3 plus 3 is again 6 by 2. So 3 comma 3. Am I right? Please check. -2 plus 8 is 6. 6 by 2 is 3 and 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 by 2 is again 3. So coordinate of O is known now. What is point O? Excuse me. The point O will be given by 3 comma 3. Same way, using the coordinate xy and 6 7, I can find the midpoint of the line BD. So if I'm finding across BD now, this was across AC, right? If I'm finding across BD, how will you find the coordinate of point O? Please check. 6 plus x by 2 comma 7 plus y by 2. 6 is x1, x2 is x, 7 is y1, y2 is y. So 7 plus y by 2 and 6 plus x by 2. This is clear. But points O coordinate I already know. So I can compare these two values. Please check. I can compare this. 6 plus x by 2 equals to 3, right? Equals to 3. So I'm getting what, bacha? I'm getting 6 plus x equals to 6. So x equals to 0. Same way, for y coordinate I get what? 7 plus y upon 2 equals to 3. So I get what? 7 plus y equals to 6. So I get what? Y equals to -1. So I get x is 0, y is -1, option number B. Please have a look. X is 0, y is -1, option number B. Is that right? Is it clear? Have a look. Is there any doubt in this? Yes, from the beginning. Find the coordinate of the midpoint of the line AC and the coordinate of the midpoint of the line BD. We know that diagonals bisect each other. It means the same point will be bisector of both the lines or the midpoint of both the lines. Please check. So we get the coordinates as 3 comma 3, comparing with the in the variable form, and get x as 0, y as -1. This is your answer. Clear hai? Clear hai? Moving to another good question. Question number 4 is a PYQ again. The coordinates of the midpoint of the line segment are x. So they have given the midpoint, right? Okay, where A and B is given. Please check. This is A, this is B. What's A, bacha? 2 comma 1. What's B, sir? 1 comma -3. 1 comma -3. Okay, -3. Chaliye. Clear hai, right? You can see this. The coordinate of the midpoint is what? X comma y. So let's say this is the midpoint M. What's the coordinate, sir? X comma y. Can you find x comma y, sir? Of course we can. Find it. X equals to 2 plus 1 by 2 and y equals to, what is it? One second. Y equals to 1 minus 3 by 2, because y2 is -3, that's why 1 plus -3 is simply -3. So I get x as 3 by 2 and y as -1. 1 minus 3 is how much? -2. -2 by 2 is -1. Excellent, sir. Okay, great. So x I know, y I know. They're saying that then the value of this condition, 6x plus y minus 8, is how much? Okay, 6x plus y minus 8 value we are looking for. We got x and y value, right? For the coordinate of the point M, put it here. 6 times of 3 by 2 plus y is -1 minus 8. How much is that, bacha? Goes here. So 3 into 3 is 9. -1 minus 8. How much is that? 9 minus 9 is 0, sir. Option number B again. Please check. Please check. Simple enough. It's a PYQ again, asked in 2021. Have a look. Okay, moving on to the question number 5. चलिए करते हैं. The midpoint of the line segment joining the point A and B, they've given in terms of x and y, is C. Okay, and they've given the point C coordinate also. So what can we do? We can find the C coordinate using the variable and then compare the points coordinate. Okay, so let's find it first. So I have A over here I have B over here. My A's coordinate is what? X comma y plus 1, and my B coordinate is what? Please check. X plus 1 y plus 2. X plus 1 comma y plus 2. Okay, and this is C point as the midpoint. Okay, and this is given as 3 by 2 comma 5 by 2. So I'll basically find the x coordinate of the midpoint and then compare with the 3 by 2. So how you find the midpoint? Please check. I'll find what? X plus 1 by 2, right? Equals to what, bacha? Equals to 3 by 2. Okay, simplify from here. I get 2x plus 1. Cancel 2 and 2 equals to 3. So I get what? 2x equals to 2. So I get what? X equals to 1. Please check. 2x plus 1 equal to 3, right? I can bring this one on that side. It will become what? It will become minus 1. 3 minus 1 is how much? 2. X is simply 1. How about now for y coordinate? I can do what? Y plus 1 and y plus 2. So y plus 1 plus y plus 2 upon 2 equals to what? 5 by 2. 5 by 2. Have a look. 2 and 2 is cancelled. This is 5, right? I get 2y plus 3 equals to 5. Bring this 3 over here. Becomes minus 3. 2y equals to 2. Y equals to 1. Okay. So find the value of x and y. So what is my answer? My answer is given like this. Have a look. X is 1 and also y is 1, sir. X is 1 and y is also 1, sir. They're looking for what? Find the value of x and y. Answer is x equals to 1, y equals to 1. Please have a look. Simple problem. Shall I move on to the next question? Yes? Okay, sir. Question number 6. Question number 6. ABCD is a rectangle formed by the points AB, given like that. PQRs are the midpoints of the sides AB, CD, AB, BC, CD, DA. Okay, so that the diagonals of the quadrilateral PQRs bisect each other. A good question, sir. It's a P by Q again. So this kind of question can be asked if they want. Not a difficult question, but they can ask in 5 markers also. But 3 marker you can expect. But if they want to, can be asked in 5 markers also. But again, a very simple question, not a difficult problem at all. So ABCD is a rectangle, right? So draw a rectangle, bacha, first. ABCD is a rectangle. Looks like a rectangle, no? Yeah, please accept it. It's a rectangle. Okay. A, B, C, D. I'll write the coordinates also at the same time. I'll write the coordinates with the figure. So A is going to be what, sir? Minus 1, minus 1. B is going to what, sir? Minus 1 and 6. C is what, sir? 3, 6. And D is 3 minus 1. 3 minus 1. PQRS now. PQRS are the midpoint of the side. P is for AB, right? Check here. P is for AB. So P is over here. Q is for BC. R is for CD. And S is here. How come like that I've taken, sir? They've said this word respectively means in that order. So please join this line now. PQ, QR, RS and SP. PQRS is also a quadrilateral. They have not said anything about PQRS. Simply they are saying quadrilateral PQRS. Asking us what? Diagonals of PQRS. Okay, sir. Diagonals, how come they look, sir? PR and QS. PR and QS, they're asking what? They bisect each other. It means there's a point here which is O, and O is midpoint of both these diagonals given like this. Means OR equals to OP and OS equals to OQ. Correct? But to prove that, I need the coordinate of PQRS. Okay, coordinate of PQRS. Chaliye. Now the working starts. So coordinates of P, Q, R and S. How do you find for P? We'll use every place, sir, midpoint formula. Midpoint formula, sir. Okay, please check. If I do that for P, I will not do in step by step, I'll just do it over here only. Please check. -1, -1. So -2 divided by 2. Sir, -1 only. -1 plus 6. How much is that? 5. 5 by 2 is what, sir? Please check. I'm not doing all the steps. If you want, I can do for the first one. P, sir, how much is that? -1 -1 by 2. -1 plus 6 by 2. How much is that? Simply -2 by 2. So -1, and -1 plus 6 is how much? 5. 5 by 2 is simply 5 by 2. What about Q, sir? -1 plus 3. So 2. 2 by 2 is what, sir? 1. 6 plus 6. 12. 12 by 2 is what, sir? 6. So 1 comma 6. Chali. Have a look. 3 plus 3, sir? 6. 6 by 2 is what, sir? Again 3. Next one. 6 minus 1, sir? How much is that, bacha? 6 minus 1? 5. So again, sir? 5 by 2. Okay. How about this line? S. I'll need more space. Excuse me. So S. 3 minus 1 is what? 2. 3 minus 1 is what? 2. And 2 by 2 is what? So 1. And what y coordinate? -1 -1. So -2 by 2 is again -1. Right? Excellent, sir. Now we are looking for what? We have to prove that midpoint of both the lines is same, right? Midpoint of SQ and PR is same. Midpoint of, find first QS. Please find. What I'm going to get for midpoint of QS? 1 plus 1. 1 plus 1 by 2, comma, -1 plus 6. -1 plus 6 by 2. How much is that? 2 by 2 is what? 1. And how much is this? 5 by 2. So this is what? 1 comma 5 by 2. So what I'm getting O as? Please check. I'm getting O as 1 comma 5 by 2. If you want, you can check from here also. You're going to get the same answer. 3 minus 1. So is 2. 2 by 2 is 1. And 5 by 2 plus 5 by 2 is 10 by 2 divided by 2. Again 5 by 2 only. Right? Now it's a straight line. Check here. Y coordinate is same. Straight line. X equals to 3. But I'll solve it anyway for you. Midpoint of, now we're going to do what? PR. Midpoint of PR. Midpoint of PR. Okay. How much is that? Please check. -1 minus 3. Plus 3 by 2. And 5 by 2 plus 5 by 2 by 2. Have a look. -1 plus 3 is how much? So 2. 2 by 2 is 1. 5 by 2 plus 5 by 2 is how much? 10, sir. 10 by 2 by 2. 10 by 2 please cancel. 5, sir. 1 comma 5 by 2 again. 1 comma 5 by 2 again. So what we can say, the midpoint of both the diagonals is same. It means what? Midpoint of diagonals of quadrilateral PQRS is 1 comma 5 by 2. Hence diagonals bisect each other. Bisect each other. We have to prove it, and we proved it. Simple hai? Simple hai? Have a look from the beginning. Okay. I hope this figure is very clear. Correct? First, ABCD is a rectangle. Then we drew the midpoints PQRS as they mentioned. Join the lines PQRS to get what? To get our quadrilateral PQRS. Then we had to find the coordinate of PQRS using midpoint formula. We did that, and we got the point midpoint of what? The intersection is, let's say, O, and coming O as what? 1 comma 5 by 2. If it is common, it means it is a bisector of both the diagonals. We had to prove that, and we have proved it. Yes. Okay, great. This is hence. Okay, I hope this is visible to you. I hope you can read this. This is hence diagonals bisect each other. Okay, chali. Have a look once from the beginning. Yes. Moving to the last question of the day. Prove that the angular points 7, 3, 3, 0, 0, minus 4 and 4 minus 1 are the what is of a parallelogram or is it a rhombus? Okay, चलिए कर लेते हैं. So let's draw this quadrilateral first. I don't think this will require a concept of what you call midpoint formula over here, but let's solve it anyway. A 7, 3, 3, 0, 0, minus 4, 4, minus 1. The coordinates are, let's say, A, B, C. Sir, if you said it's not from midpoint formula and centroid, then why are you using this question over here? Because I like this question. It was a good question. I thought it's challenging. Some students might not get it. So for that reason, I took it anyway. It's part of the same chapter, right? For that reason, I've taken. So do one thing. If I can prove that AB is equals to CD and BC equals to AD, think about it. If I prove AB equals to CD and BC equals to AD, it can be two things, either a parallelogram or a rectangle. But for rectangle, I have to prove what? AC equals to BD also. Please agree with me. For parallelogram, I have to prove what? I have to prove bacha AB equals to CD and BC equals to AD. This is enough, right, to prove parallelogram? To prove rectangle, I have to prove that AC equals to BD, but I don't want to do that. So they said check for parallelogram. So we'll do this fast. And what about rhombus? What about rhombus, sir? Please check. For rhombus, what are we going to do, sir? All sides equal. AB. Okay, I took it as BD, right? It has to be BC first. This has to be BC, right? It's a writing mistake. AB, BC, CD and AD. For rhombus, all sides equal, but can be square also. But if I can prove that AC is not equal to BD, then rhombus. All sides equal but diagonals not equal. All sides equal but diagonals not equal. It means what? It is a rhombus. Great, sir. Okay, sir. Yes, sir. So basically you have to find what? We have to find AB, CD, BC, AD and AC, BD. So we have to find 6 lengths and we'll see which one fits. Okay, let's find the lengths now. So AB. Quickly we'll do AB bacha. 3 minus 7. 3 by 7 is what? Minus 4. So right here 3 minus 7 the square plus 0, right? Is 0 only, no? Yeah. 0 minus 3. So minus 3 the square. How much is that? Please check. So I get what? 4 square plus 9. So how much is it? 16 plus 9, 25. So 5. Correct, na? 3 minus 7 is 4. 4 square plus 3 square is what? 5 square. Okay. So 5. AB is 5, sir. What about BC? Check for BC also now. BC is what, sir? 3 minus 0. So again 3 square. Please keep looking at the figure. 3 minus 0 for BC and 0 minus 4. So plus 4. Again 4 square, sir. What I'm getting, bacha? 5 again, please check. 3 square is 9, 4 square is 16, 16 plus 9 is 25. Root of 25 is 5, sir. Let's do now for CD. For CD, what I'm going to do, sir? 4 minus 0 is again 4. And minus 1 minus of minus 4. Minus 1 minus of minus 4 square. How much is that? This is bacha 16. And how much is this? Minus 1 plus 4 the square. So 16 plus 9 minus 4 plus minus 1 plus 4 is how much? 3, na? 25. So again 5 I get. So I've got 3 lengths to be this. Please check. Please check. 5, 5, 5. The last one. Okay. AD. Please check AD now. 4 minus 7. So 3 again. Actually minus 3 plus minus 1 minus 3. So minus 4. How much I'm getting? 25. So again 5. Please check. 9 plus 16 again 25. Root is 5. So What I'm getting? I'm getting AB equals to BC equals to CD equals to DA. It means what? It means it can be either rhombus or a square. But will it be a parallelogram also? Think about it. Every rhombus is a parallelogram, no? Correct, right? It's a parallelogram. So parallelogram is true. Let's check for rhombus. For rhombus I have to check one more thing, AC and BD. Check the length AC now. AC, sir. Let's do it. AC, sir. A and C. 7 minus 0 for x coordinate, 7 minus 0, and 3 minus minus 4. I'll repeat. 7 minus 0 minus 4, right? Yeah. 7 minus 0 and 3 minus minus 4. I'll write it over here. 7 minus 0 plus 3 minus minus 4 the square. Right? Have a look. So 7 square. 3 minus minus 4 is how much? 4 plus 3, so 7 again. So plus 7 square. What I'm getting the answer to be? 7 root 2 is my AC. What about BD? What about the diagonal BD? Please check. 4 minus 3 and minus 1, 0. Right? 4 minus 3 plus minus 1 minus 0 the square. Have a look. 4 minus 3 for x and minus 1 minus 0 is for y. What I'm getting over here? I'm getting this as 1 square plus 1 square. How much is that? Root 2. Are they equal? What I'm getting? AC is not equal to BD. So what I'm getting? All sides of quadrilateral AB, CD are equal to each. Okay, I don't write each, this part is enough. All sides of the quadrilateral are equal, and what's the and part? And diagonals are unequal. Hence what? Hence A, B, C, D is a rhombus. Okay, is a rhombus. So please check. All sides equal, diagonals unequal. It's a rhombus. I got here all sides are 5, 5, 5, and diagonals is what? 7 root 2 and root 2. It means they are unequal. From the beginning, have a look once again. Yes, this completes our session today for all the 7 questions. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked it. And as I said, I will explain you how this this program of DSET will help you by telling you more about the structure. The structure is designed like this. So we will have a 3-hour session on Sunday. Great, sir. First hour will be a lecture. Is it? Yes. So you'll have a 45 minutes of lecture given to you, and in the 15 minutes of the time that you have left for the first hour, you can ask your doubts and questions, okay, that you can have. So your Q&A round will be there, and after the 45 minutes of lecture. So that 1 hour is complete. Next 1 hour, aptitude test. So you have to write the test based upon the lecture that we have given you. So you can see how can we, this can help you understand that we can analyze your performance, how you're dealing with things that is given to you. How can you think about a question? How can you think about a concept? What is your approach? How can you get better? So all of this can be explained and understood by this program. So far 2 hours is done, but how will you get to know the conclusion? Third and most important hour of this session will be counseling. You'll get to sit with our very experienced team of teachers and counselors, with you and with your parents, ask you all of your doubts, what you felt in the session, how can you get better at it, sir, what is your right career goal for you. So all of these questions that you have, list it down in your page and paper before going for the program, and ask all these questions with our team. I'm very sure that you're going to come out satisfied, knowing all of the doubts that are cleared, and you're ready to go for your career. You've made a right career choice for that. Now if you want to join us for your 11th and 12th, for your preparation of the competitive examination, then what you have to do, just you have to enroll with us after this program, and if you do that, you're going to get a very attractive scholarship. Okay, so with this, I hope this is clear how this program will help you. I would like to conclude the session, Bacha. if you are new to the channel, please make sure that you subscribe the channel, okay? Like our videos, share it with your friends if they also need it, okay? If they are not able to find the resources, we are coming every day and providing you sessions on science and mathematics. We are putting a lot of effort from our side, okay? Things available on our channel is for everything is completely free, so please make sure that you make use of it, okay? And if you're here, please give us a thumbs up, give us a like, okay? It'll motivate us to come up, you know, with better and better sessions, okay? So with this, bacha, I will take your permission to say bye. I'll see you in the next session. Please take care. Bye bye.